Hey guys, how you guys doing? Hoping you're having a wonderful Sunday and hope you had a wonderful weekend, guys. I got some breaking news as it pertains to the situation in North Korea. President Donald Trump is in Asia for his what seems to be around 10 to 12 day tour. I think it got extended. It seems like he's shoring up support for a war against North Korea. We have Pentagon officials coming out offering a really grim assessment on how we would have to handle getting North Korea's nukes out of North Korea. To totally disarm North Korea, which has been this administration's whole entire goal. They have not, this has not been a hidden agenda for them. They have come out and said it multiple times to completely disarm, totally disarm North Korea. A ground invasion, according to the Pentagon, a ground invasion is the only possible way for this to occur. Now, I was reading an article from The Hill, and they talked about how the odds of a full-blown war and actual conflict breaking out go way, way up if Trump threatens North Korea directly while he's in Asia. So far, I have not seen any direct threats from Trump to North Korea. He's talked about how strong the American military is, how we have so much firepower, how tyrants, they need to crumble before us, how they're scared, but he has not directly threatened North Korea. And honestly, that's something that I expect him to do. I don't see why he would not. He's done it for the past couple months, so I don't see why he would not now. He did it in front of the United Nations, for Christ's sake. But, guys, at this point, while he's on this tour, we're going to have to see his body language, see what he actually says, see how countries respond. Because, for all intensive purposes, what Donald Trump is doing in Asia is shoring up more and more support for a possible war with North Korea. North Korea stated many times, and we've covered it many times, that they're not going to give up their nuclear weapons, and it's this administration's total goal with North Korea. When it pertains to North Korea, the total denuclearization of this country. So we're going to have to see how this goes. In this whole notion of a peaceful solution goes right out the window again this week. When the Pentagon comes out and states that to get all the nukes out of North Korea would require a ground invasion. There's no peaceful solution to this, guys. All right, and anyone saying that there is, obviously is living under a rock. All right, I think it would take nothing short of a miracle to get North Korea and the U.S. at the table at this point. We see sanctions are currently hurting North Korea. North Korea actually talking about how the KCNA came out and talked about this week how the sanctions, they equated them to genocide. So we know that the sanctions are hurting them. But with all the sanctions that the U.S. and her allies and the United Nations have put on this country over the vast years that sanctions have been around, it hasn't stopped them get to the point where they are currently. All right, so at this point, from Trump's trip to Asia, what we're going to have to see, big main things is how the Russians respond, how the Chinese respond. And another thing with China is General McMaster gave them a slight warning yesterday after it seemed China ran what could be perceived bomber runs on Guam. Like they were doing a drill, and General H.R. McMaster came out and stated that they basically came too close for comfort. President Xi of China told his military that they have to be ready for full-blown war. The whole situation is just a tinderbox in that area, and honestly, over the next coming days, we're gonna have to see how it goes. Also, hey, we may see a North Korea missile launch. We've seen movement near their missile sites. So, some people are saying that, don't put it past them. North Korea may test a missile ahead of Trump visiting South Korea. We're gonna have to keep on watching it, guys. It's a pretty delicate situation. It's a tinderbox over there, guys. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed your Sunday and your weekend. Go out with a bang, have a few beers, say a few prayers, guys, because we need them. And keep your eyes to the skies.